Hello and welcome to Saguaro Spotlight. I'm your host, Danny Houston, and joining us today is Debe Branning, director of the MVD Ghost Chasers. Debbie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So what does the MVD have to do with ghost chasing?
Well, it started out, a bunch of coworkers at the MVD, Motor Vehicle Division, got together and we enjoyed ghosts and getting away for the weekend. So it was kind of a group effort to do things together, and we started going to haunted hotels, different haunted locations around Arizona, and we would go, come back to work, tell our stories, and we would get more people interested. So it started out as kind of just a fun thing for the office to do, and then we got serious.
Oh, so you got serious after that. How many people do you have on your team now?
We've had up to 15 people in, but now we probably have about 5 to 8 active members that still kind of go with the group.
So what do you do on your ghost chasing? What's your purpose, your top priority there?
We like to kind of mix the history and mystery together. We like to doing research on historic sites and find out, why the place might be haunted by looking up old newspaper articles and doing the research on the buildings. So it kind of goes hand in hand then.
Okay, so you like to combine the history and mystery.
Right.
Okay, sounds good. What kind of equipment do you guys use on these
We
ghost
have
chasing?
all the typical things the ghost TV shows have, like EMF meters, such as the K2, the Mal meter. We use a lot of recording devices to do EVP work, and we have also the Frank's box and the little white noise boxes they have out now to bring in spirit voices.
Okay, what's the EMF meter? What does that stand for?
EMF, it records the magnetic energy that the spirits are supposed to thrive on. So if a room has a lot of magnetic energy in it, there's a good chance the spirits could be there because they thrive on picking up that energy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you're actually trying to disprove that there's ghosts there.
We do that first. We will try to debunk and disprove before we prove. We'll go around buildings and do base readings to make sure there's not electronic boxes nearby, telephone lines, things of that sort. Make sure all the cell phones are off, that type of thing, so we can get clear, pure readings on our investigations.
Okay, interesting. Well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll hear more from Debe Branning about the MVD Ghost Chasers. Welcome back. I'm here with Debe Branning, the director of the MVD Ghost Chasers. So Debbie, what types of investigations does your team do?
We go all around the state, and we do a lot of historic spots. So we go to hotels, we go to ghost towns, railroad stations, we go up to haunted saloons and restaurants, just anywhere where we're called to. Old cemeteries is a favorite. And we also do house calls for people we know and a few occasional, people that contact us on our website.
Okay, I think we actually got some pictures here of some of your ghost encounters. So you do a lot of stuff in like Tombstone, Old West towns like that
Old
as well?
West towns, down in Bisbee, Prescott, Jerome, anywhere there's a ghost we travel up to. And normally there's a haunted hotel at each location where we stay. And we always try to find a haunted restaurant to eat at. So we kind of make a big day out of it. And
There's a haunted restaurant, haunted gas station,
yeah, we just
everything.
go anywhere. We find the cemeteries and learn the history. It's, just a real interesting, phenomena now going on with, because of the TV shows.
Yeah. got a
Back
lot
in the
of-
day when we started doing it, there wasn't anything like that. So we pretty much had to all be self-taught.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of hype around it these
Right,
days.
right.
What's been your favorite investigation so far?
There's been several. I'll tell you about a time in the cemetery. We were doing our thing we called the cemetery crawl. And we were up near Congress, Arizona, and there's two cemeteries there, a really old pioneer one and kind of a little bit newer one. And we were waiting for all the teams to arrive. This is something like the Amazing Race. So we were waiting for the teams to arrive. And we looked up on the hill. We saw a couple people walking through the cemetery. And I said to the two guys I was with, they went to the wrong cemetery. It's going to storm. Get up there, have them come down here. They're probably waiting for us. So the two guys jumped in the truck. They drove up to the other cemetery. And I'm watching them. They're driving slow, looking around. And pretty soon they come back, they go, there was nobody in that cemetery. And I go, but we saw two people walking. And they go, yeah, I know. I said, we saw some hunters outside the gates. We asked if they were in there, and they hadn't been in there either. So I think because of the storm brewing, the energy was just right. And it was surfaced two ghosts walking through that cemetery. There was no footprints, no tire tracks or anything.
Man, this kind of stuff doesn't faze you?
No,
Like you
that
don't
was
get freaked
exciting.
out
I
at
wanted
all?
to go up there then, but
Oh,
the moment was over. And now it was raining, and so that the pressure built up just enough where they were able to manifest for that brief moment, and after that, they wouldn't make another appearance, I'm sure, but it was like cool to see them from where I was even.
Yeah, I never had any idea that like electromagnetic fields and stuff like that have
kind
lots
of
to do with
fuels
it.
the spirits a lot of the time. So
Oh,
if the storm's brewing, you might feel a little more active.
And how long have you been ghost chasing?
We've been doing it for almost 20 years now in
20
the
years.
Arizona area. Yeah, I've kind of done it all my life. I've always liked the scary ghost movies when I was a little girl, and had imaginary friends. So who knows? Maybe they weren't really imaginary, but it was like in later years, and the movie Ghostbusters, I think, kind of like was the big intro to the whole world of ghost hunting.
Yeah.
And so once that happened, we wanted to be ghost hunters and Ghostbusters too. So.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's history now. There's so many TV shows with the ghost teams on. So you learn a lot, just watching those.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of misconceptions about ghost hunting, ghost chasing, a lot of stuff that's not true?
For the most part, it's true. I know sometimes, when they're filming the TV programs, they want the boo factor. So, they're going to, make it more extreme, that they're looking for something that is a little more haunting, a little more scary, because they don't, if you had a TV show every week that's just about, friendly old Casper, I think it would get boring after a while. People want to be scared when they're watching TV. They want to be intrigued, like what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you find most of these people that you do the ghost chasing for, that you investigate for?
A lot of them contact us on our website. I am an author, so they contact me because I have author pages as well. I write for Examiner.com, so a lot of they see my stories and contact me. And then there's friends of friends. And after a while, the word is out that you're doing this in Arizona. They go to the teams that have been around a long time, and if it's something that we can't do, we refer to other teams as well. We kind of share the evidence these days.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time, Debbie, and for sharing all your experiences with us. If you'd like to know more about the MVD Ghost Chasers, or you want Debbie to come visit you or do some investigations, you can visit their website at mvdghostchasers.com. Thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you next time on Saguaro Spotlight.